The quote of the night: the ebb and flow of daily life can lead to wonderful highs, crushing lows, and everything in between. And that's by Julie Foudy. I might be mispronouncing that wrong. Mispronouncing that wrong? Pronouncing that wrong? It's going to be one of those nights, y'all. I don't even know. But the word that came to me earlier, because I was trying to think, I was trying to be proactive about thinking about what kind of quote I wanted to look for tonight. And because it's been such a weird week, I, I don't know what it is. It's not like things have been particularly bad. I've had some things that have been, I don't know, just evoking big feelings, I guess, is probably a good way of describing it. But the word I wanted to focus on was ebb, like the ebb and flow of the tide, um, highs and lows that can occur. Because I feel like I've had some like really positive things happen, and then some, like I said, things that are just making me all in my feels. Um, but I found that quote and it seemed to fit because, and it's, see, I'm already feeling disjointed, and that's how my whole week has felt. It's just disjointed. Um, like I'll go from being in a really great mood to a really crap mood and like back and forth in one day, in an hour, just I felt really distracted today. I feel like I've been productive this week, but like not doing the things that not doing all the things I think I should be doing. Um, and I feel like I've been pushing back against the trap of feeling bad about it, trying to accept the fact that I feel like I feel like my big problem is I feel like I should be feeling a different way right now. And so because I'm not feeling that way right now, it's bumming me out. Like I'm still doing stuff and I'm still like there are lots of positive things going on. Um but I just feel disconnected of where I feel like I should be at this moment. Like I feel like I should be doing different things and I'm having to wait on those things. And I know I've talked about this recently where I feel like I've had to like start and stop planning multiple times and had to shift gears multiple times. And I, you know, am really proactive about something and then realize I have to wait to actually move forward on it. So even though I'm still doing things and there are things that I want to do, there are things that, like, especially at work, I got a bunch of stuff done this week that I've been wanting to do, but there's things that I know I should be doing too, and I'm just not motivated to get them done. I mean, I got some of them done today, which is great, but there are other things that I have to get done tomorrow because I should have gotten them done earlier in the week. But I did other things earlier in the week. Maybe I'm feeling guilty a little bit because I've focused my energy on other things that, although they are important things that I would like to get done or need to get done, um, there are other things I know I should be getting done too, or instead, or doing first. And yeah, it's just been a weird week. I canceled on Sunday because I was just feeling like just meh. And last Thursday I was feeling just meh. And it's just like, but it's not all day every day. It's not, from hour to hour. I could shift back and forth from like a really positive outlook and attitude and productive, feeling to just meh. And so, yeah, the ebb and flow thing really struck me as being like, okay, sometimes we look at like things as like a big cycle. Like I can look at my whole year and be like, okay, my most productive time is usually spring to summer, and then I start to peter out energy wise once I start hitting the beginning of fall and then the winter and holiday season and all that. And then by the time I get to the beginning of the year, whether or not it's cold out or not, this year it really wasn't. I mean, we had some really big bouts of cold, but not like the whole season was cold and gloomy and bumming me out. Um, Like I hit that point and I know I'm going to need to like energetically just chill out and recharge. Um, so I can see that huge cycle. Well, I guess it's not huge, but like the annual cycle. I understand that. But these periods of like I said, it's been like this whole week just of up and down and up and down and up and down and for not really seemingly any good reason apart from the fact that I hate waiting. Like I hate waiting to do stuff. Um Being patient to have big productivity bouts is frustrating for me because I should be in kind of go mode right now and I am, but I'm not doing that for everything I'd like to be doing. So I feel like I just have to be patient. Another theme we've had recently, accepting, um, not getting on the guilt train, not self punishment, like for just not doing enough. Um, and sometimes it's easier than others. Um, but I did this morning, I did work on some content conversion. I put a short out. I dealt with a quote of the day. Um, I made sure to get a quote of the day out of my last stream because I only have a limited window to pull that stuff out of my streams. And it was good. Like, I should feel like super awesome that I did that. And I do to some extent, but I'm also like, I did it. But you know what I really actually appreciate about it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't like this. Like I had a moment this morning of, oh, I really should do that. I don't know if I really want to do that. And then I was just like, no, just get it done. And it felt like a mundane daily activity as opposed to this huge mental effort, which I actually feel like is a really positive sign towards it being incorporated into my regular existence. It didn't feel like extra. It didn't feel like, it felt like, oh, I really should get that done. Like, washing my sink or, doing some dishes or getting the laundry done, although I'm behind on laundry right now. Maybe I sacrificed laundry today for content conversion. But like it didn't feel like out of the ordinary. It felt like a normal thing for me to do. So I feel like that's a positive sign that trying to work towards getting that stuff done is becoming just easier mentally. So that's good. And I'll take it as a positive because a week ago or 2 weeks ago it would have been all right, gear up, you got to deal with this, you got to try. And like this morning didn't feel like that. So ebb and flow, highs and lows. Sometimes it's over long periods of time, sometimes it's over very short periods of time, but just being willing to accept the fact that no state is permanent. That mental state does not have to stay permanent. It will come and go and you can live through it all. Even when you're feeling meh.